War reporting is a complicated profession that has been around since America's beginnings. Journalists risk their lives going into war zones just so the public can stay informed. For example, during the Civil War, reporters would watch a battle and report back on it. These journalists worked in the field when a battle was taking place. When it was done, they would ride to a town with a telegraph and send their story. Stories of the battle could be published in less than 2 days. This sort of speed was unheard of before the telegraph. Every telegraph sent during the war went through the War Department before going to their editors. This made the stories that were published during the war extremely censored. Censorship is a big thing when it comes to reporting on wars. The government needs to make sure the information won't hurt any of its troops or its war effort. Today's media are often embedded within the military units that execute these operations. When embedded in these units, reporters can come across information that, if published, could harm the troops. So, reporters must ask themselves, are they a reporter first or are they an American first? This is a complex ethical issue that every journalist must face. During wartime, most reporters choose to be an American first. When reporting a conflict, journalists are supposed to stay neutral and report both sides. According to a BBC article, the war in Iraq has changed the face of war reporting forever. According to Mr. Sandbrook, there are all sorts of issues. The proximity of journalists, the fact that people at home can see their sons in the middle of a war, the possibility we might end up with death on television, even though he says he hopes that never happens. He argues that the system of embedding soldiers, while crucial to their safety, limits their ability to report on things that matter and are going on in the war. In today's wars, reporters can't really do anything other than be embedded in military units. This is because of extremely high chance they would be kidnapped if they go anywhere on their own. This enables the military to show press what they want them to see. Philip Knightley says, the first casualty of war is truth, and it is the responsibility of every journalist that is reporting on this to seek truth even when it's hidden or hard to find. With the emergence of social media, locals are getting more and more involved in reporting. In Syria, social media has become a big way to report on what's happening. When there's an attack, locals race to social media to share it immediately and raise attention to the issue worldwide. This has its ups and downs. While they're able to report it immediately from anywhere, they don't have the same journalistic integrity that real war correspondents hold. Although social media is becoming a new tool for journalists to use. Just like when the telegraph first came out, reporters will be able to see what's happening in the conflict zone almost immediately and report on it. With tools like Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook, reporters will be able to get eyewitness accounts immediately of a conflict and report on it. The world of war reporting has changed over time. They have limits in what they can do, but will always seek the truth and serve the public.